Getting help for road rage starts with self-awareness and implementing practical strategies to manage your anger while driving. For many people, techniques for de-escalation are sufficient. However, for persistent or extreme road rage, professional help may be necessary. Strategies to manage your own road rage. Identify your triggers. Pay attention to what specific situations or actions by other drivers make you angry. Common triggers include traffic congestion, feeling rushed, and inconsiderate behavior like being cut off. Practice deep breathing. When you feel your anger rising, take slow, deep breaths. This can help lower your heart rate and calm your nervous system. Plan ahead. Give yourself plenty of time to reach your destination. If you're not in a hurry, you will feel less stressed and impatient if you encounter delays. Adjust your perspective. Remind yourself that you cannot control other drivers' actions, only your reaction to them. Assume the other driver is having a bad day or made an honest mistake. Create a calming environment. Listen to music you enjoy or a relaxing podcast to help soothe your nerves and distract you from external triggers. Make your car comfortable. Ensure your seat, mirrors, and steering wheel are adjusted to a comfortable position to avoid physical discomfort, which can add attention. Take a break. If you're feeling overwhelmed, pull over to a safe place when you can. Taking a moment to collect yourself can prevent a dangerous outburst. Road rage is defined as uncontrolled anger and aggression that results in violence or threatened violence on the road. While often used interchangeably with aggressive driving, road rage is a more severe criminal offense. A road rage incident can involve an angry driver intentionally injuring or killing another motorist, passenger, or pedestrian. Road rage versus aggressive driving. Aggressive driving is a traffic offense involving reckless disregard for safety, like speeding, tailgating, and making abrupt lane changes. Road rage is an escalation of aggressive driving into a violent, intentional, and criminal act, such as physically assaulting another driver or forcing them off the road. Factors contributing to road rage. Road rage is not a recognized psychiatric illness, but behaviors associated with it can be linked to other mental health factors like intermittent explosive disorder, IED. Research suggests it is a social problem influenced by several factors. External triggers, traffic congestion, stressful life events, running late, and the feeling of anonymity inside a car are common catalysts for aggressive behavior. Displaced anger. A person who is generally short-tempered or dealing with high levels of stress from work or home life may take out their frustrations on other drivers. Substance abuse. Alcohol and drug use, including certain prescription medications, can intensify moods and impair judgment, making a driver more prone to aggression. Enforcer mindset. Some individuals feel they have the right to punish other drivers for perceived mistakes or slights, leading to a tit-for-tat escalation of aggression. The danger of engaging with road rage. The anonymity of being in a vehicle can make people feel unaccountable for their actions, leading to dangerous confrontations. Engaging with an enraged driver can have fatal consequences. A simple hand gesture can be misinterpreted as a threat or a challenge, fueling a dangerous reaction. Driving with a mental illness is a complex issue, as a person's fitness to drive depends on the specific condition, its severity, and how well is managed. In South Africa, suffering from a mental illness does not automatically disqualify you from driving, but certain conditions that impair safe driving are taken very seriously. The primary concern is public safety. Legal considerations in South Africa. The National Road Traffic Act specifies grounds for disqualification from holding a driver's license. In terms of mental illness, a person is disqualified if they suffer from any form of mental illness to such an extent that it is necessary that he or she be detained, supervised, controlled, and treated as a patient in terms of the Mental Health Act, 1973. Medical clearance is key. When applying for or renewing a license, you must declare any medical conditions, including mental illnesses. If you declare a condition, you will need to provide a letter from a medical practitioner confirming that it is controlled and that you are safe to drive. Assessment of fitness. The medical practitioner will assess the manifestations of your mental disorder or treatment to determine if you are fit to drive. This is done on an individual basis, as different people are affected differently by the same condition. Role of occupational therapists. In cases where a condition is severe or complex, an occupational therapist with specialized training in driver assessment may be brought in to conduct an evaluation of functional fitness. How specific mental health conditions can affect driving. Certain symptoms of mental health disorders can impair the skills required for safe driving. This can include perceptual and information processing issues, impairment in the ability to see, hear, or comprehend the driving environment. For example, hallucinations or excessive preoccupation can be dangerous. Impaired judgment and concentration. Conditions like an acute psychotic episode or a manic. Types of dangerous and inconsiderate driving. Driving badly encompasses a wide range of dangerous and negligent behaviors that increase the risk of an accident. These habits not only put the driver at risk, but also endanger passengers, pedestrians, and other road users. Common examples of bad driving include aggressive and reckless driving. This involves deliberate, high-risk behaviors that show a disregard for safety. It includes excessive speeding, weaving through traffic, tailgating, running red lights, and blocking other cars. Distracted driving. Any activity that diverts attention away from the road is a distraction. Examples include using a mobile phone for texting or calling, eating, grooming, or adjusting a radio. Texting while driving is particularly dangerous, as it accounts for a large number of crashes. Impaired driving. This involves operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs, which severely impairs a driver's judgment, coordination, and reaction time. Driving while fatigued. Drowsy driving can be as dangerous as driving under the influence of alcohol. It impairs a driver's ability to react, make decisions, and stay focused. Not driving according to conditions. This includes speeding in bad weather, not keeping a safe following distance, and failing to adjust to poor road conditions like potholes or uneven surfaces. Lack of consideration for others. Ignoring basic road courtesies and rules is a form of bad driving. This includes failing to signal lane changes, merging incorrectly, or failing to yield the right-of-way. Poor vehicle maintenance. Driving a vehicle that is not roadworthy, with worn tires or faulty brakes, is dangerous and illegal in South Africa. How to manage bad driving. While you can't control other drivers, you can protect yourself by practicing defensive driving. Strategies for dealing with other drivers. Stay calm. Don't take another driver's bad behavior personally. Avoid escalating the situation with gestures. Driving can be stressful, especially when encountering reckless, negligent, or inconsiderate drivers. While you can't control their behavior, you can control your own actions to protect yourself. The key is to practice defensive driving, stay calm, and avoid engaging with aggressive drivers. Types of idiotic driving behavior. Aggressive driving. Speeding, weaving through traffic, tailgating, blocking other cars, and running red lights. Distracted driving. Using a phone, eating, grooming, or adjusting the radio. Texting while driving is particularly dangerous and is a leading cause of accidents. Impaired driving. Operating a vehicle under the influence of drugs or alcohol, which severely impacts judgment and reaction time. Inconsiderate habits. Failing to signal lane changes, not yielding the right-of-way, or driving too slowly in a passing lane. How to deal with bad drivers. Stay calm. Take deep breaths and avoid personalizing the situation. The other driver is likely not thinking about their impact on you. Don't engage. Do not make eye contact, gesture, or shout at another driver. This will only escalate the situation and can increase the risk of a road rage incident. Create space. Give aggressive or erratic drivers plenty of room. Change lanes, or, if necessary, pull over to let them pass. Assume the other driver will make a mistake. Defensive driving means anticipating that other people on the road will do something wrong. Be vigilant and have an escape route planned. Report dangerous drivers. If a driver's behavior is seriously reckless or poses an immediate threat to others, call the police. Provide their license plate number, vehicle description, and location. Never drive home if followed. If an angry driver follows you, do not go to your home. Drive to a police station or a busy, public area where you will be safe. The consequences of engaging. Reacting with your own aggressive behavior, such as honking excessively or speeding up, is a bad idea.